coasting off to Nebraska. Got like a 19-hour drive or so. We're gonna meet up with Kyle at Wawa, and me and him, we're gonna drive up with our boats. We're gonna go to Louisville, pick up Jere, and Kyle's gonna stay there for a day for class. So yeah, then we'll make our way to Nebraska. Just did all the maintenance last night, so I think I got everything, but yeah, it'll be a good trip. We just made it to Iowa, Nebraska, to the spot. Drove for like 18-20 hours, so now we're ready to hunt. Drop Tristan off here in Iowa. Me and Jere about to get out. 20 minutes across the bridge and hop on the river. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, we are officially in Nebraska. It's about 20 hours, 18 to 20 hours of total driving for Tim and Tristan. They picked me up in Louisville.
Let's get it.
And then we drove straight here overnight, and on no sleep, headed out here for our morning hunt. So we're excited to be out here. We were pushing it, rushing it a little bit, so we got the boat, got that in the water, and made it to this spot with plenty of dark to get set up. Currently set up in this blind and overlooking this transition from open field this way, where wind's blowing back here, and then from this open field that comes towards us, there's a transition where it starts to get thick, and then a natural pinch point here against the river. So had a few doe walk out in the field all the way across, and we've had turkeys gobbling to our north. So it's been an eventful morning so far. It was tough finding a place to get set up. It was so dark, but we're out here, we're excited. So yeah, stay tuned. Well, that was cool. We had those two doe come across, then that young buck following them. He wasn't chasing him, just tailing him. Both doe had their tails up the entire time. And the lead doe, I think she got my scent trail from coming in, because she walked probably within 5 yards of it and kind of looked up and looked around. And she looked directly at us, so she kind of stomped around a bit, but never blew or ran off. She just casually walked away, but that little buck didn't like that, so he kind of turned around and headed back out towards the field. So it's exciting, though. Check this out. That's a pretty big rub. That's up to my chest. Fairly fresh. It literally goes as high as my chest. This place is just beat down, man. Look at this. Oh yeah, baby.
Hey guys, walking back to meet up with Tim in the boat and came across this guy. Oh, look at that. Still got velvet. Man, it's pretty wild. Oh, man. We're in it, baby. We're in it. Final stand. Run it, baby. Okay, it's like 8:30. Had two dudes walk behind me. Got east-southeast wind. It's not really common. Jere is south of me. I'm in this part that I hunted maybe a couple times when I lived here. I had a big buck come down to the watering hole. But we got east-southeast, so I get to explore a section I never really explored before. So I'm just gonna get on the ground, mix it up, have some fun. Try to be smart about it, but kind of scout and see what's out there. Well, it's kind of frustrating, but yeah, I had a guy come down early. Whatever, it's public. But had some turkeys coming in, and at that point when I heard they're coming down, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna get on the ground and ground pound my way up north. But when I was coming down, like disassembling everything, there was like 20 turkeys coming in, so I scrambled back up there, get my bow up, try to get my camera gear ready, and right when I couldn't get my camera gear ready. I recorded them freehand, but right when I was getting set up for shoot, the guy walked through and busted them to the other side. So yeah, it's public. Yeah, we got days. All right, guys, that's a wrap for morning sit number 1. I know I'm exhausted. I know the other guys are exhausted. Been up for over 24 hours now, so good morning sit. Chilly. Saw about 5 doe and that buck, and turkeys galore. Some coyote action, so eventful. We're gonna get back after it this afternoon. Try and go get a few hours of sleep, take a nap, and get back out here. But just look at this. Whew. Man, it's beautiful out here. Fish jumping all over the place. Got a decoy
floating. Just waiting for Tim to be my ride, pick me up on the river. Let's get it. Oh, get it. Coming in hot, hot, hot. Dude, check this. Still in velvet.
We hunted hard over the course of the next several days, battling warm and questionable weather conditions, especially for that time of the year. We encountered many boat malfunctions, battled high hunting pressures, saw extremely low rut activity, and faced constant hardships of mental and physical exhaustion. We found ourselves in new territory that we never explored before, trying different techniques and areas, doing everything that we could, from ground and pound to scouting and hunting missions, getting aggressive in bedding areas or transition areas, and doing everything we could just to come up close, but not close enough. As our hope for a successful trip loomed vacant, it wasn't until our buddy Tristan got things going on the Iowa side of the river to jumpstart the chaos of what was to come.
Jere up north, Tristan up on the Iowa side. So, yeah, we're just gonna have some new spots out. It's landlocked, so boat access only. So, yeah, we'll see what we get into. Tristan just spilled blood in Iowa, buck down. He had 2 bucks come in, and yeah, sealed the deal on one of them. So yeah, I can't wait to get first blood on this boat. But yeah, we still got time out here in Nebraska side, so yeah, stay tuned. What up, dude? I gotta go pick up a buck. There he is, man of the hour, Tristan. Bruh, getting it done. Big buck down. Ah! Well, guys, the ice is broken. We got one down here on the Iowa side of the river.
About 4 o'clock, this buck came in, ears pinned back, grunting, and I didn't know it at the time, but there was another buck about 30 yards to my right, just out of sight. And they kind of had a standoff, circling each other, rubbing trees. Threw a couple grunts at them, and they both came right into me. He worked a community scrape right in front of me, and just couldn't resist. Had to let one fly. So ice is broken though, so time to get a couple more down Nebraska side, then rifle this weekend.
Oh yeah, brother.
Some trails. So we have the mature woods here. It's very thick. Going out to some elms, some young saplings and whatnot. And you got some green vegetation out here. But I have some trails coming through. And some rooms down here. Things are pretty good. Kind of playing safe, playing smart. I have a good view out here to see what's going on. So yeah, we'll see what we see. But yeah, stay tuned. Alright guys, we're set up here in the evening sit, and we're sitting on the good wind side of bedding to our right. We've got some open fields to our left with a strip of timber in the middle. And that strip of timber is loaded with deer tracks and rubs. So, took our time getting in here and set up, so feeling hopeful. We'll see what happens. But cold temps and it's November, so let's get it. Jere, I heard a shot, I heard a big whack. I've seen 6 does. Bucks are chasing. Jere shot one. Not seeing a lot of blood, but we're gonna give it some time. Get back to hunting.
A sure thing that turns to uncertainty is a tough pill to swallow. What I assumed was a perfect shot came with questions. Inability to get the shot on film speaks volumes to the difficulties of self-filming, and yet the quest of bow hunting continues to drive my passion. We searched for what seemed miles, on hands and knees, looking for pins and needles, finding ourselves with the littlest bit of hope, and yet our ambitions kept us going. On what we thought was lost, we would find the slightest bit of hope and start again. We continued through the night, wondering what was going to happen, jumping him several times, until we finally made the decision drenched in pouring down rain, to back out and come back in the morning.
What a stud buck.
Wow. There's a tree thing. Oh my gosh. Well, talk about emotion. Oh man. Tim and I tracked this guy for over 3/4 of a mile. And by miracle of God, we lost blood and then went on a grid search basically and found more blood, found more tracks, and it happened so many times over and over. And unfortunately, we had to stop last night because of the pouring down rain. As you can see, it's still pouring down rain, and coyotes did a number on him, unfortunately. But regardless, walk down in Nebraska, public land, baby. Whew. Let's go. Final stand.
And before we knew it, before we even got started, I saw him in the distance. His antlers and what was left of the white of his fur patch glistened in the sunlight from the raindrops that had soaked him all night. He stuck out like a sore thumb. I was so full of emotion, I really didn't even know how to react. I ran to him, full of joy, full of emotion, sadness, but was so happy that the journey had been ended.